Hello, citizens of the Imperium, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, big Horus Heresy reveal again. This week, we have had the Imperial Fist and technically a re-reveal of the Sons of Horus Praetors. And I'm going to try and keep this video a little bit shorter. I haven't got any juicy rumours to go with this one. And also, if you're in our Discord, I genuinely believed that this was going to be the Contemptor Dreadnought this week, with the Praetor coming next week. And I made a pretty silly bet, so now I have to paint something from this box set up as a word bearer, which I do not look forward to. Guys, if you are enjoying the content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and make sure to hit the bell so that you don't miss another video and all those other YouTube cliches. All our Discord, Twitter, and everything down below. Now, the Imperial Fist Praetor. He's pretty cool. But he's a safe model, is what I would describe him as. I'm not going to go ranting and raving that he sucks or anything. I don't think that's true. His bareheaded option is not my cup of tea. I think it's a little bit too outlandish to have kept the Mohawk still attached, and I actually really like the Mohawk crest. Having seen his helmeted version, and we've had the horizontal crest on the Sons of Horus Sergeant, and the sort of more vertical crest or a Mohawk on this Praetor, I have to say 100% Mohawk is the one with the helmet on. His unhelmeted version, I would have to do work to. I'm a more helmet on guy anyway, but for me, it just isn't the one here. That is my personal preference. I don't think it's a faux pas or anything. I think that it will serve some of the more outlandish legions a lot better. But given as I'm looking at this guy as someone who wants to start an Imperial Fist force, and the guy is painted as an Imperial Fist, it just doesn't feel quite right to me. And I mean, 100% that box set leak is real, right? Because this was an outline we could make out all the way back in June 2021. And his pose for me, again, it screams very safe. And I thought that when I saw the leaks, we couldn't make out who what the Sons of Horus Praetor looked like, but I could see from the Imperial Fist Praetor that it was a very safe sword in the air, for whatever reason, pose. Whether he's rallying his troops, he's not really issuing a challenge. I don't think that's some sort of gesture you make to issue a challenge. It's more letting your troops know where you are. Reminds me a lot of the Dark Imperium captain in that, with the sort of sword in the air motion. And one thing I'll try and, you'll have seen the Praetor so far, but I'll put it on screen now, is the artwork for this guy. The pose looks sick. If they'd done, I know it's a bit more tricky to paint. I think that's again why it's a safe option. But the pose in the artwork is awesome. He's gaining momentum to make an upward strike, which would work so well balanced against that sort of traitor Praetor that's available in the box, who looks like he's almost ready to guard with his axe before a returning blow. And that's, it's just my personal preference. But I think if you're trying to get newer people into the Horus Heresy, especially maybe even younger hobbyists, this Imperial Fist Praetor, all the sort of nooks and crannies are a lot easier to access because of how they've done his pose. You can get into the chest area easily, which you wouldn't be able to do if he was doing his sort of upward strike. A lot of that would be obscured, and it's all sort of front facing and makes it quite easy to paint. As it says, the Praetor is armed with a master-crafted Volkite charger to burn through massed infantry and a potent power weapon, which can alternatively be used as a Paragon blade to slice through any enemy warriors. It also states that he has artificer armor and a force field projecting iron halo. So it's just sort of listing off some of this stuff for sort of newer players to sort of understand this is what it looks like. So when they're going forward and they're building their own models or making their own lists, this is the sort of stuff, if you need to do what you see is what you get, this is the stuff you should be aiming for. And obviously they even joke about how he is on a tactical rock. I think it's more tactical rubble actually, but we'll let it slide, GW. We'll let it slide. And just in terms of looking to next week, we've still got plenty more awesome new miniatures to show you for Warhammer: The Horus Heresy every Thursday, including another totally unseen model next week. So again, what we understand, April, the box set, maybe, and then probably the rumor is some more new stuff at the open day. I think like the Rhino, the Kratos / Sicarian, and maybe something else at the open day, just to sort of flesh out the initial armies that you could get if you're coming into the Horus Heresy completely new, outside of these box sets. So yeah, and in addition to that, they make sure it specifically says including another totally unseen model. Now, I'm doubling down. It's going to be the Contemptor next week, and then if they are really only doing Thursdays and Aprils and not Thursdays until the open day, then it will be the Spartan, and then we'll be done. And then when they show off the box set in entirety again, probably at the open day, they'll say, in addition, you get 10 Cataphracti Terminators. If they at all say in an article, for example, next week you're going to see a familiar kit that you all know and love, quotations, then expect the Cataphracti. But yeah, so new Contemptor next week, and then if it's not the Cataphracti, it'll be the Spartans, and that will end May, and then it's the open day, which, thanks to YouTube and you guys, getting this video widespread, I've been fortunate enough to be offered a ticket, which is awesome, and I'm incredibly grateful because I know a lot of people haven't been offered that opportunity. So I'm going to hopefully make the most of it and make sure that I get some really good content out of it for you guys by being able to go. That's it from me. Thank you, as always, to our Patreons. All the juicy rumours we get go to our Patreons first, over on our Discord or in our Patreon videos. Anything that gets proven true then goes public. So if you really enjoy the videos or the podcast that we do, then perhaps consider joining us over on Patreon for as little as £1 a month. Thank you, guys. It's been real. I'll see you. Bye now.